Is thick realm retreat vessel. So what went wrong here was the bell just not strong enough to deal with the depths that we were going for. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I've got no map. Oh, I should have sent this in. Shit. Got to do that. The dark below. Sir, if you can hear me, there's been an accident during the descent. In this broken state, the bell is unfit for travel. Retrieve it if you may, but I shall not return within. Mistake overwhelmed. Retrieve accessible. Retract cannot repair. Sorry, miss. What do you mean? What is the objective? Seek. Reach the source of the black threads within the abyss. We're in the another abyss? Or is it the same abyss? Yeah, it's not letting me... See, this is familiar. This is the same ground and material that you see as you go deeper down into Hollow Nest. But I guess no matter where you are in this world, you go deep enough, it's gonna be looking like this. In addition to like whatever the above environments go down for. Look at that, yeah. Same shit. Shadow Creeper. Shell-plated worm found only in the deepest depths. Seems to survive despite consuming no food or liquid. It's the same... I think it's the same description, too, in the Hunter's Journal. The Abyss. Son of a bitch. We're back in this shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of that. Gloomsack? Tiny empty creature, barely a bug. It's a bottom half of a bug. Swallows its prey whole and sucks their nutrients until nothing remains. Whatever the hell that is. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you? That's gonna be a problem if you're gonna be spawning any of this. Hornet, I don't know where you're writing any of this down, but we're not seeing it as the player. Fuck me. Gargant Gloom. Enormous tubular beasts uniquely suited to living close to the void below. No, thank you. Oh, we could have gone, like, we could have skipped that guy, I guess. Gotcha. I should have healed. Wait, there's Weaver architecture here? Why? Yeah, just checking if I could pogo that. I cannot. An arcane egg. Blackstone egg formed before the birth of Farloom. A relic from the ancient past, highly prized by collectors of historical items. Yeah, I'll bet. Because that's what we use to get the most money when we handed arcane eggs to, I think, Lore Master Lem in Hollow Knight. Whoa, hello there. Different creature. Shadow Charger. Bulky worm of the deepest depths. Lives in tight crevices and uses its weighty body to batter. Cool. bitch. I'll see you later then. Fuck that. Void is actually on the prowl. Erase our fear, eliminate our desire, to suffer no more. Void, cleanse us. God. This really, a lot of this really doesn't hit if you've never played Hollow Knight. Or you know what, maybe it still would. Even, like if you played this first and then Hollow Knight second, maybe coming back to this a second go around would be a different kind of special. Yeah, well, Hornet won't open her map, so that's not happening. We're getting Weaver lights as well. Here you lie, monarch, sunk so deep, yet still you cling to life. Would you let your lands be choked black to protect just her? Spider dear, what a delight to have you visit. It is oh so lonely here at the bottom of the world. I cannot share your mirth, child. Your small rebellion above now causes this kingdom's collapse. Letting you live was my rebellion, Spider. I've denied my mother your silken strength. I've won. She can thrash and waste and know her pathetic broken child caused the mortal wound. Rejoice and let it all come down. I will not. I have already stood the sentinel for one dying land. That role I will never play again. While I live and possess the strength to resist, this kingdom and the bugs within it shall not fall. Ha! Spider, spider, what a marvelous specimen you are. You fight and fight, heedless as the world crumbles around you. Farloom and her bugs will be crushed to dust, and you still be vainly swinging your blade. There may still be a way to prevent that fate. I will claim the hidden power and the bloom that repels the dark. Those snails share some fault in the snare, and their callous use of the void. It shall help me now to seek its counter. I will return, child, when I bear the strength to dive below, and cut this land finally free of your mother's grasp. Interesting that Lace can just appear and talk to her like that. Ascend, return to Farloom, escape the abyss. And you want me to do that? How? Depicting the abyss. Take the map. Cartographer, acquire a map of each area. Fuck yeah. That is then everything. Every map's been done. Now we gotta get the hell out of here. Weave Nest Absalom. Alright. I figured it was just an escape, but if we're doing all this too. Maybe this is on our way out. Rune scroll depicting void given form. Void tendrils, lashing fragments of pure darkness shaped into sharpened tentacles. The void that will claim all things, in the barbed forms it chooses its nature can be seen clear. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Found the ancestral art Silksong. Hold down LT, fling the needle upwards, and launch into tremendous heights. Silk will be What? The hell does that mean? Oh. I see. That's insane. Yeah, that was a dead end. You can't do it in the air. You gotta plant it upwards and then go. How far up can you go with this? All the way. All of it. This would have been the power source to turn the lights on. That ain't happening. Farsight. Retracted Weaver surveillance instrument. Once assembled, the device will allow observation over vast distances. The Farsight can be assembled in a home. What do you mean? I'm putting a surveillance cam from the depths of darkness in my home. I thought this was the way out. Never mind. We're leaving. Are we seriously just going... I mean, I'll sit at a bench and then we'll see what happens. I thought we'd be going up using our new power, but I guess we're escaping up like this. And screw the diver bell. We use our new power to get out. God damn. That's great. That is so fucking sick. I love how you shoot it upward. At the distance it took a hot second before you heard the clang, and then you went. This one disturbs me. Yeah, there is something in its simplicity. Do I almost feel fear? This is the one thing that Hornet's like, you know what? I might actually have a phobia. And it's y'all down here. Actually gives me a reason to want to kill you. Because I also just, oh my god. I also just want to complete the Hunter's Journal for what's down here. So I don't have to come back and farm creatures, you know. Amazingly, this creature carries the void's black liquid in its stomach, violently spraying it forth if threatened. Ugh. Oh, I guess it was able to be taken back up. That's cool, I guess. What's that light there? Nothing. A creature long familiar to me. I suspect that no matter how far I travel, if I descend deep enough, they will always be there. Yeah, that's what I said before. It doesn't matter what part of the world you are. This and the creatures in this depth are like the signifier that, hey, you have reached this layer of the planet's depths down all the way into the core. So there's like surface, there's crust, there's mantle, all that. This, they just call it the abyss. Alright, what's down here? And why are we doing this? I thought we wanted to go up game. In silence your voice, in darkness your form. We hire who see you seeking. Our shells yearn for your embrace. Oh, so fuck me then. We did all that just to go down and reappear here. Brilliant. Yeah, I guess that was just a shortcut. Instead of having to go all the way right down and then back left. Well. Go, Hornet, go. What a rush. I love how they inputted the fucking the trailer music into this. This is so hype. What there was a creature, Skullwing, airborne relative of the grounded Skullscuttler. Yeah. Found only in the Marrow's deepest, hottest caves. Such feeble creatures could only survive thanks to the rarity of predators in these superheated caverns. So I guess the question is, how would one go back into the abyss if it's flooded in flame? Well, flooded in lava even. What means are you, if you didn't get everything down there, I guess you're fucked. There was the Farsight, an arcane egg if you didn't get it. What does this all look like, dude? So, yeah, that makes sense. It dropped right down. This is cut off for obvious reasons. Good lord. Oh my god. It's this. This is the shit that I was like... I was always looking down at the light of this, like, what is this? It's nothing, because it keeps clanging like it's nothing, but... It was my escape route for later. Spell Seeker. Return to the Snail Shamans in the ruined chapel beside Bone Bottom. Going to take a sauna, if you'll excuse me. Okay. We're ready. Ooey. Well, well, still alive. You've proved yourself made of the hardiest stuff, Pointybug. Ballo did tell shamefully. of complications with your diving bell, and of your absence upon its retrieval. He had feared you lost to the flame, but we ourselves had slight guessed otherwise. To return from below proved as difficult a climb as ever I have faced, and yet in time near, I will need to descend again. Then twice mad you are, Bug, or brave beyond measure. We shall wish on your continued survival, even if you seem intent on ending it. Yeah. He always working. Miss, hello. I see you've survived somehow. Thought that drop must have been an end. Your end. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Aye, as you say, this bell's old, and time has a way of breaking things even as fine forged as this. And you can see here, for its failure, I'd already been working at improving the design. Ended up being a useful test. Good. That return path is now closed to me, and your bell may still be needed if I choose to descend again. Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time, once this new shield shell is fitted, it'll surely withstand the drop. Surely. And don't call me Ballo. Look at it, and now it's 5. Now it's a hexagon. I can't believe that's a thing in this game. I thought we had everything. We had double jump. Double jump was enough, and then Silksong is like, now, you know what? Fuck the double jump. Double jump is so 2017. I'm gonna make you actually fly. Injustice. That's not heavy with the past. Yeah. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look what I have. Last words of the weavers, sisters, spiders, the burden is past. These simple bugs shall bear it full, never to cease, never to silence. We shall die and wait and pray that one may come of silken strength enough to weave us free. I guess what was weighing heavy on the weavers, now the pilgrims and everyone else have that burden. An artifact, almost impossibly old, marked inside with many fine etchings. Most are indecipherable. No will, no self, shade. Assemble Farsight. Oh. Constructed the Farsight. The state of the world can be sensed. Completion quantities will be displayed in the menus. Oh, that's what that was. Percentages? I love that cutscene, but also for that is insane. Oh. So is that... Yeah. That is also telling you the completion percentages. That Farsight is telling you how many mementos there are left. 7. There's 2 more relics. Maybe a coral commandment or a rune harp. And then a rune heart. 4 more... No, 5 more. Items, materium of some kind. Yeah. 5 more into the materium. So that's all the maps in the game. This is it. This is the finished product. It's 22. God damn. Okay. So as of getting Farsight, I am at 93% completion. There's one more spool fragment. There's 3 more mass shards. Assuming that there aren't any more masks, like it doesn't go above 10. Oh, look at that. So I have all the protection tools and the exploration tools. I do not have all the weapons. I don't know if that's a miss because of where that's placed, but and there's one more skill to get. And there's still one more memory locket that I need to find, right? Yeah. We've encountered 191 out of 232, but we've completed only 164. We have the notes for where they may be. The missing encounters, at least. Kind of see where the hint is here. It's either Greymoor or Hunter's March in this. And it just goes on and on. This is something, well, okay. This looks like a whole different area, which I don't know how that can be. But whatever. Yeah, just done stop. And that's that. Jesus. Chakra, you better be on the other side of this. Oh, okay. For my mapping stock, we have traded all the charts and tools I can provide. While this new threat remains, I shall not make more. My cartography may be a simple sort, but I hope that my craft shared has made your travels easier. It sure has. And you are, I would say, as close to Hornet in attitude as anyone else. You've been awesome. Best keep your visits brief, Hornet-wielding Needle. Without swift action taken, our world's ruin seems certain. If you cannot calm Farloom's tortured throes, then certainly no other bug could face the task. As you say, Chakra, I shall do what I must. Quiero. For those too weak, still I stand. Safe. My ring's ready for you all. What did we do? Until the end. Farloom, we failed. For those remaining. Hey. Oh, you're just resting. Okay. Worried pilgrim. Sister, you've seen him out there. Our new champion. That golden knight stalking Citadel's crumbling halls. Tall, righteous bug. Not much for conversing. Still, I'd be long dead if it not for their appearance. And I ain't the only one. Others have spoken of the knight's timely deeds and rare bravery. We're desperate for any protection we can get. And that gleaming champion's been offering their aid almost as much as you yourself. Good. I'm glad, because it feels like I could have just as easily not made the damn thing, but maybe to get to Act 3 you had to? That Golden Knight's out there, sister, cutting down the lost, keeping us safe. Reckon this place would already been overrun if not for them and their noble blades. Wayfarer, pain, anguish, misery. The tormented one. In the darkest of shadows, all is made clear. Farloom draws its final breath, and we few remaining must bear its dying pain. Come to the Citadel's stage and let us suffer together? The hell does that mean? Well, that'll be for next time. If we're going to the stage, it might be... What was his name? Trobio? But, like, I don't know if it would be him, because we killed him, no? Or it was an act, because it was the stage, and he pretended to die, because it was the role. I could see that happening, where he died, quotations, and he just lay there on the floor while I passed by him, waiting for me to leave before he himself left. If I weren't recording or streaming this, God knows, I would probably be playing every day for like 10 to 12 hours with breaks. Probably with more breaks than I do now that I'm streaming. But it would just be all day. I'm eating, sleeping, I'm going to the bathroom. Those are the only breaks. Absolutely would have no life this game by now. And have a new ability. Wait, I have to do this. Right here, right next to this thing. What happens if I do this here? Nothing. Nothing. It's literally just the needle said, I'm not going to space, you don't pay me enough. But yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. This was awesome.